Hello everybody, I am Tom and you are watching me play The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Today, we are out in the middle of nowhere. We're at Est because this is apparently the hiding place of Philippa Eilhart, and we were tasked by King Radovid V, or King Radovid the Stern, as he is known, to go find her and bring her to him.
Eternal flame will burn away our sins.
Dragged out 4 wounded, and there's near a dozen corpses still down there.
I don't give a shit. We've orders to search this cave, and that's what we'll do.
Chest completely crushed. Ribs must have pierced the lungs.
Interesting.
Oh, flesh charred to the bone in places.
Mm-hmm.
You can
Done a number on them.
Having trouble?
Nothing fucking but. One ploughing trouble after the other.
What's it to you? Who are you?
The backup.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher. Radovid sent me.
No, it's you. Been waiting for you.
You sound enthused.
Don't exactly sound delighted.
Would you expect us to? We've done half the work. Now you show up and take all the glory.
Word was you hadn't been able to get inside.
Till yesterday, when we found this. Doesn't look like much, but it's got power of some sort. Opens the entrance.
Good work. Saved me some time.
We're thrilled.
Key to Philippa Eilhart's hideout. How do you know she's down there?
Think Philippa's still inside?
That we don't know. Only certain thing is she was there at some point.
Certain? How's that?
We've been after her since Lochmuin. Poking out her eyes weren't enough. Radovid should have gutted her there and then. As it is, she turned into an owl and fled. Flew across Kedwin and Redania. Then tucked herself away here.
What can I expect to find inside?
Everything. Anything. It's an old elven temple, the witch Eilhart turned into her hideout.
Clever.
Look at him. Fell into some magic trap, then monsters attacked him. Barely got out alive.
Any of your men still down there?
Dozen or so went in. They's all that came out. Rest are probably dead.
Time I saw her, Philippa's still in there.
Now, as much as I think Radovid is a crazy
Don't count
asshole,
on anyone going in to retrieve your corpse.
probably won't, and I am not. As much as Radovid is an asshole and a piece of shit, so is Philippa. I kind of agree that she should have been gutted. But as I was saying, it's quite clever to use an elven temple because they already have a lot of portal magic and
Some
stuff.
mechanism that opens this door. Missing one tile.
They already have safeguards in place, they already have magic portals, they have a lot of things that you can use.
Perfect hideout. For an owl. Be a bit harder for me to move around.
Indeed. I can hear monsters. Let's see where this portal takes me.
Portals. Great. Witch hunters probably messed with them. Works. Who would have thunk? 8 portals. A remake. My stomach turn. Its edge frayed. This is an owl feather.
Indeed. It would imply that there is a Philippa somewhere here.
Neckers. Much. I love places like this.
Ow. It hit me way too many times there. Oh, more neckers. Give me mutagens, that would be nice.
Damn, inactive. active. Maybe I can help out.
Like Geralt casually talking to himself. As isn't fighting a Necker.
A power cell for portals. Feels dead. Maybe a sign will revive it. Should work now.
Just needs
Activated the portal.
needs a little magic.
Stay back. Not one step closer.
Sheathe that before you hurt yourself.
Wait. You that Witcher the king was supposed to send?
Guessed it. You should know by now how dangerous this place is. I'll wait up above with the others.
Not a chance. Those cowards ran at the first whipper monsters. I made a stiffer stuff. Besides, something big's set to happen here. I just know it. I learn what it is. Radovid will appreciate it. King will promote me. Maybe even give me a medal.
What do you think's set to happen here?
What's the big event that's supposed to happen?
Don't know the details, but I came across Philippa Eilhart's notes. Mentioned Ida Emian, Margarita Lo Antio, Francesca Finderberg, and Fringilla Vigo. As I see it, they aim to meet here.
Interesting. A reforming of the lodge. So there's a fair amount of context needed here, but essentially this list of sorceresses were a big chunk of. Triss Merigold was also in there, although she didn't know the full scope of the plan, apparently. I don't entirely believe her, but they were known as the Lodge of Sorceresses, and they were essentially a cabal of... dissidents isn't the correct term. They were essentially trying to be a shadow cabinet to actually run the entire world, and sort of make it more into line with what they believe the world should be like. Through, among other things, assassinating kings.
Think Philippa's still here?
Can't hardly know. Sure, we searched a few caverns, but hidden nooks abound. If someone wanted to hide in here, they could easily. Even if they weren't an owl.
Alright, let's get you out of here.
Told you already, no chance. Besides, the teleport's power cell. I broke it off. We've to wait till they come for us. Got no choice.
Nobody's gonna come for us. Give me the crystal, I'll get us out of here.
But the monsters?
I'll defend you.
What if you can't?
Be a good little hunter and give me the crystal.
I am a good little hunter. There you go.
Well, that worked out. There is a bunch of things in here, which is useful.
Love letters.
Dear Philippa, as I write this, I'm sipping my favourite cocktail on the terrace of my father's Matina estate. I'm wondering, what the devil are you thinking? I understand if you've simply grown bored with me. I'd accept if you had turned out that the pair we had made was not to your liking, or you had found yourself a younger, prettier model. But for the love of bleeding gods, Dijkstra? That, with all due respect, pot-bellied swine over me? I don't know if you've been testing my new concoctions that have addled your mind, or if perhaps there are or perhaps this is another one of your games. Yet even if you must seek into me with the primitive political reasons, I do not see why this should mean the end of our relationship. After all, it would be not the first time that we hide our love, blah 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 blah.
Interesting. Philippa dumped some woman for Dijkstra.
Is interesting.
I'll just wait here. They'll come for me.
Oh, I'm sure.
Another feather. Doubt Philippa had an aviary. These are signs of polymorphy.
Interesting, really. Alright, so...
Right. Now to activate it.
And we can activate that with another sign. Yep. More neckers. I mean, there are more neckers down here, and I want to kill the neckers because they have a chance
Another feather.
of dropping mutagens.
I had an aviary.
Yep.
These are signs of polymorphy.
Indeed.
A tunnel. Wonder where it leads. Power cell.
No mutagens. Got myself a power cell though, so there was reason to come down here. I believe also there was a dead Magister here. Not Magister, fucking Magister. There's a dead Witch Hunter here. As you can imagine, I'm still playing Divinity at the moment. Certainly interesting though. We're slowly making our way down, if ever so slowly. Once again, I probably just want my silver sword out most of the time at this point.
Gotta be the lowest level.
There's a chest here. Well, some mushrooms that I don't actually need, but I'm going to take anyway. From memory, there's a fight in here. But I want to loot. Because loot is good. I can hear something. That's a lot of dead, burnt corpses. That sound might just be the portals going off. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, would you look at that? A fire elemental.
Oh, yeah. Gotta have a sentry. Of course.
That was relatively easy. Freezing fire elementals works surprisingly well. Also, apparently, oh, there's just a torch on the ground. I think I got everything I wanted from here. There's some shit down here, but I think this might ultimately be the direction I need to go. Let's have a look. Nope, just loot. Good. Lucky I came this way first. Now I'm interested to know whether or not this Ifrit was put in here by, why can't I remember her name? I'm thinking Fringilla, but that's not incorrect.
Bed,
Philippa.
table, a few chairs. Modest, but a home nonetheless.
Presumably it was, because this was her bedchamber, and it was literally right outside her bedchamber, so I assume she made the golem, but it's also possible that it was here previously and she just got around it because she was an owl.
Agates. Kind Philippa always wore around her neck. Except, why are these covered in blood? She either fought someone, or used them in her experiments.
Interesting. Also, I want to read up on... Elementa? Fire elementals. The first fire elemental was created by Renaset Alvaro. Sadly, flames engulfed his entire laboratory, burning it, along with every other building in his block, to ash. Tarvik Sandalov. Origins of Magic Arcana. Fire is the most destructive of the elements. Thus, the aggressive lethality of the creature that embodies its essence should come as no surprise. Fire elementals are forged in complicated magic rituals for one purpose: destruction. And they pursue it with murderous determination. Northern Wind Bomb, as you can see here, useful. Dimeridium Bomb, useful. Both these bombs are useful because it constantly is on fire if you do not put that fire out. You can put the fire out by using Ard, by using a Frost Bomb, or by using a Dimeridium Bomb because it is a magical effect. Also Elemental Oil because it is an Elementa, so that makes sense. But it does continuous damage to you unless you first put out the flames that are covering its body.
Blood-stained surgical instruments. Philippa operated on someone here.
I'm thinking perhaps herself.
Notes. Charred. Almost completely. Can't read a thing.
Almost completely.
What's this? Aniseed and birch bark. Powerful disinfectant.
Whatever's up there, I heard. There's a megascope here, as well as... apparently just a smoking pipe was the only thing that was in there, interestingly.
A megascope. Scorched, covered in soot. Maybe one of the crystals survived.
Also, it's worth noting that everything here is on fire. I assume that Philippa didn't make that fire elemental in order to protect herself. It now, actually, thinking about it, probably makes a lot more sense that she created it to destroy all the evidence when she fled.
Crystal from a megascope. Heavily chipped. A megascope. Scorched, covered in soot. Maybe one of the crystals survived.
Interesting. So we have the megascope crystal. We can go tell Radovid, or we cannot go tell Radovid, because Radovid's a piece of shit. I have no real...
Another feather. Doubt Philippa had an aviary. These are signs of polymorphy.
Yes, but seemingly we've found Radovid. We found evidence that we need here. I guess I go through this one and just backtrack. That actually took me all the way to the top, didn't it? It did indeed. You still here, buddy? Apparently not. And this one should take us out. Perfect. That was relatively painless.
You should have gone after him.
Straight into some monster's jaws? Prefer to come up and inform you. Besides, he'll come back this way. He's got to. I'll just wait here.
He's still under Axie.
Alive. Find anything?
It is none of their business.
Not your concern.
Wrong there, friend. I serve the king. Everything that concerns him's my concern as well.
Got the job from Radovid himself.
Hand it over, whatever you found. We'll see the king gets it.
Nope.
Forgetting yourself. Save your orders for your men.
As you wish. Grab him! Quick.
Well, that was stupid. But, you know, you do you. I know I have plausible deniability for killing witch hunters. Always love that. But we can go back to Radovid now, who is in Oxenfurt, and we can fast travel there because it's the easiest way to get there. Where is the fast travel point? Down here. I will actually tell Radovid what happened. Because we didn't actually find anything particularly substantial. If we did, I probably wouldn't tell him. Because although, as I was saying, I don't equally hate Radovid and Philippa. Philippa has helped me in the past, which is something, but I think Philippa is ultimately a bigger evil in the world than Radovid is.
I had to sail back to Philippas long ago if it wasn't for you.
Right, how do I get on this boat? Oh, that's not loaded in properly. Huh. I'm just gonna meditate and see if it loads the boat. I may have to actually refix my textures if that's not loading properly. We'll see if this fixes it.
This is the ship of His Majesty Radovid V, King of Redania. State your business.
I want to see the king. It's about Philippa Eilhart.
If that's the case, come with me. But no sudden moves. Got my eye on you.
Fair enough.
Witcher, any progress? Have you found Eilhart?
Wasn't where your men said, but I did find signs of someone doing medical experiments there.
Oh, that's something.
Think Philippa tried to restore her eyesight.
Verily. Empty eye sockets suit her so much better. So, have you any proof?
Have this crystal.
Got this crystal.
If I'd wanted a shiny bauble, I would have gone to a jeweler. You were to bring me Eilhart.
This is a megascope crystal. The mages you keep in prison should be able to extract something from it.
Yes. Oh, at last. They might prove useful. Not exactly what I expected, but... Very well. You've earned your pay. Now forgive me. I've affairs to which I must attend.
This is a beautiful suit that he wears. 135 gold? Bitch, you're a king. You can afford to pay me more than that. Nevertheless, I guess that's probably going to be the end of that episode. We've now helped Radovid as much as I want to help him. We're now going to do another quest. For those who know what I'm talking about, you all know the irony of helping Radovid and then immediately doing that other quest, but let's have a look. What are we sitting on? 22 minutes? I think that is going to be it for that episode, unfortunately. It came out kind of like just really good timing to stop it there. The next we're going to do is a deadly plot, which means we're going to meet Dijkstra at the Passiflora. I will fast travel to the Passiflora just to make it slightly easier next time. But that's going to be it. So if you like the video, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And as always, thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time, where we're going to do a deadly plot. So we're going to meet up with Dijkstra in the Passiflora, which is essentially the expensive hotel in like the upper end of town. Kind of weird that he's meeting in the Passiflora rather than his own like fucking mansion that he owns. Like he owns a whole bathhouse that he could be using, but decides instead to meet at the Passiflora. Having said that, it is an absolutely wonderfully beautiful building, so I can see why he would. Nevertheless, that's going to be next time. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you then.